A Fox 23 investigation caught the attention of the Oklahoma Attorney General. He sat down with Fox 23 for the first time since calling for a full audit of the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm Rick Marinon. Sarah is off tonight. In a Fox 23 exclusive, Fox 23 Spencer Humphrey spoke with Attorney General Drummond about how documents Spencer found about the Gilcrease Expressway in our neck of the woods could show a violation of state law.
In my exclusive Fox 23 investigation earlier this month, I uncovered records of backroom conversations, ignored warnings, and a behind-closed-door meeting between OTA officials and other Tulsa area leaders about the controversial project to toll a once-free portion of the Gilcrease Expressway west of Tulsa. You'll remember that included the fact that the OTA used what many say was vague language on a 2017 agenda item where its board voted to take over the project. I also covered an email warning project leaders to explicitly say the existing stretch of the Gilcrease would become tolled on some public meeting flyers, but they never did. I also found records of a behind-closed-doors meeting where officials came up with solutions to do away with that toll. In my investigation, legal experts told me, in their opinion, it's possible the Turnpike Authority may have violated the state's Open Meeting Act based on what I uncovered. It turns out another legal expert was watching my story.
You did discover a lot of information.
Oklahoma Attorney General Drummond tells me what I uncovered caught the attention of his office.
Principally that notices, publication were inadequate.
On Monday, Drummond met with some of those upset Berry Hill residents I've introduced you to, as well as state lawmakers from the area.
I've talked to several residents in the Berry Hill district that feel as though there was a bait and switch, or that there was not a full and complete record or transparency.
A couple weeks after my story aired, Drummond announced he was calling on the state auditor to audit the OTA. In his letter to her, he wrote he's heard, quote, a wide array of concerns with the financial conduct of the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority.
Information provided to the public, such as what you've discovered and others, principally a state court judge in Cleveland County, puts my office on notice that we need to examine.
That judge in Cleveland County ruled last fall the OTA willfully violated Oklahoma's Open Meeting Act in a vote it took related to its $5 billion Access Oklahoma Turnpike expansion program. The OTA is appealing that decision. Drummond telling me no matter the outcome of that appeal, he wants more transparency from the OTA.
Just by virtue of opening an audit and an investigation is enough for everybody on a go-forward basis to act appropriately.
A number of things could happen depending on what that audit does or doesn't find.
There may be deficiencies that are simply procedural, where we can learn from that and improve in the future. And then there may be errors that were substantive, that the OTA has a burden to sustain if it wants to continue to do what it's doing.
In response to Drummond's request for an audit, the OTA released a statement that says, in part, quote, the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority welcomes the opportunity to demonstrate how well it manages its duties and fiscal responsibilities and is always looking for ways to improve its processes. Of course, I'll keep you updated on how that process goes. In the studio, covering news that matters, Spencer Humphrey, Fox 23 News.